Okay, folks, so today I wanted to make a video to address an issue that I personally see as a major shortcoming of our society, and that's a lack of compassion and empathy for others. I saw a story floating around on Facebook about a state representative, Tom Brower, going around with a sledgehammer in Hawaii and destroying shopping carts used by the homeless to store and move their possessions around. When I saw the title of the article, I was immediately infuriated, and let me tell you why. This man, this lawmaker, is going around committing hate crimes and flamboyantly putting his antics on display. How is this okay with people, and why is he not being punished? So I decided to do a little investigating, and here's what I found. What is a hate crime? In 1990, hate crimes were defined as crimes committed on the basis of a person's race, religion, or nation of origin when engaging in a federally protected activity. But in 2009, this was amended by the Matthew Shepard Act, which added actual or perceived gender identity, sexual orientation, and disability to the definition, and dropped the prerequisite that the victim be engaging in a federally protected activity. Currently, the homeless are not protected under this act. In fact, only 3 states, which is Maryland, Florida, Maine, and also the District of Columbia, have laws in place to protect the homeless against biased crime. Now, there was a bill introduced to Congress in November of 2011 that would have amended this to add the homeless, but it's either dead or it's just still sitting there. It has not been enacted. But moving past all the legal portion of it, even though this man, Mr. Tom Brower, is not doing anything specifically illegal, what do your common sense and your gut tell you? He is going around targeting a specific group of people and then committing acts of vandalism on property used by them. How can this not be a hate crime? He was quoted as saying that he is disgusted with the homeless. Well, Mr. Brower, I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted with your total disregard of the people that you have been elected to protect. I'm disgusted with your solutions for homelessness. I mean, paying to send them on a flight to a state of their choosing just so you can get them out of Hawaii? That's not a solution. It's already bad enough that there are plenty of average, everyday citizens out there who would rather spit on the homeless than see them getting any kind of assistance or help. And now we have our federal lawmakers going around providing their own sort of vigilante justice. And I just want to say to Mr. Brower, your actions are completely deplorable, inexcusable, and you should be totally ashamed of yourself. In fact, your constituents should call for your resignation. You are supposed to be an example to people of how we should deal with problems and issues in our society. You are supposed to show us that strong people don't put others down, they lift them up. It's because of people like you that we have such a warped view towards our own citizens. You should be leading others to take proactive action instead of just going around and being destructive. So, to those of you watching this video, please help me take a stand against crimes committed against the homeless. Help me show Mr. Brower that this kind of action is completely unacceptable. Instead of targeting or lashing out at people, let us be compassionate and considerate. Let us set the example for others to strive for, and let's not feed into any violent and hateful behavior.